everybody, welcome back. I really hope you're excited for today's class. Let's go ahead and roll to our side now. So we're gonna lay on our side. You can either grab a pillow to put under your head or just hold your head in your bottom hand. And then you're gonna bend your knees kind of up in front of you to 90 degrees. And we're gonna work on our sides, so our glutes and our outer thighs on this top hip. So whenever we're in a side lying position, we want to find that lifted up feeling under the waistline. So you kind of pull that bottom oblique away from the floor. Now take your top leg and reach it long away from you. So your leg and your spine are in one long line. Now just hold the leg where it is at hip height, and I just want you to flex and point your ankle back and forth a couple times. So flex as hard as you can, point as hard as you can. Good. Feel like somebody's grabbing onto your ankle and pulling the leg away from you. That's how you should feel through the waist. All right, now we're going to add on to this. You're going to point the foot and lift the leg up a couple inches. Flex the foot, lower it down a couple inches. Point to lift, flex to lower. Now this is not a big movement. Only lift the leg as high as you can keep it truly parallel. Yes, and that's really not a very big range of motion. If you start to go beyond that, your leg is going to turn out and you're just going to be feeling your hip flexor instead of these glutes on the side of the leg, which is what we want. Good. Let's do this a couple more times. So some good coordination for the lower leg and hip. Very good. 2 more times. Now the waist and spine aren't moving. They're nice and solid. Now pause with your pointed leg up and start to draw some small circles. You go up and back, down and forward. Up and back, down and forward. Now again, you can make this circle as big as you'd like, as long as you can stay parallel and as long as the rest of your body can stay still. So wherever that is for you, try to get an even reach behind and in front of you. Good. Last one. Now reverse and go the other way, up and around. Good. These are definitely muscles that always need some extra attention. So if it's feeling tired, I totally get it, but try to push through. We're almost done. Up and around for 3, for 2, for 1. Now pause up at hip height, hold it here for 1 more breath, and then just set the foot all the way down. Oh, so good, you guys. All right, short and sweet. That's all for this one. Turn around and we'll do those on the other side. So you're going to rest the head in the hands, bring the knees up in front of you, pick the waist up off the floor, and then reach the top leg long. Okay, find your nice parallel position and then take that flex and point of the top ankle. Very good. So you should feel a little stretch for the calf and then for the top of the foot. Back and forth. Good. Feel like your chin is back away from your chest and your spine is nice and long. Okay, now we're going to add the lift and lower of the leg. So when the foot is pointed, we lift a little. When it's flexed, we lower a little. Point to lift, flex to lower. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So checking in that the waist is the stabilizer and that the hip is the mover. You can even put your thumb right on the top of your hip and you can feel what muscles are moving the leg. It feels kind of cool. Now pause up at the top and go into your circles. Very good. Push your bottom leg heavy into the floor. So that's another real good base of support for you. So put some active pressure into the ground. 3, good. Stay parallel. 2, 1, and then we can go ahead and reverse it. Circle the opposite direction. Good. So we're getting through all the different planes of movement in the hip here. Should feel nice and smooth, not like you're clunking or bumping in that hip joint. For 3, for 2, and last one. Very good. All right, reach the leg long, pause and hold it for 1 more breath before we come down, and then go ahead and relax. Whew, nicely done. Good job. Those are not easy at all. Okay, last thing here, we're gonna come onto all fours. Have your knees and ankles all the way together if you can, so you get that nice inner thigh connection. Flare your toes under so the balls of the feet are on the floor. All right, now take a breath in here. As you exhale, I want you to hover your knees. Feel your abs connecting as you lift the kneecaps off of the floor, and then inhale, place them back down. Good. Now for some of us, I know the knees might not like this. So if it works better for you, see if you can lift one knee up at a time. Up, up, and then down, down. That might work better for some of us. You could also come onto your elbows if this is bothering your wrists. Okay, let's try this a few more times. We hover up. It's a small movement. The back stays nice and neutral. Now let's see if we can hover up and hold a little longer. Breathe in and stay. And then exhale, place the knees down. Whew, good. Do that again. Inhale, get ready. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we hold. Exhale, we lower down. Good. So testing that endurance, staying there a little longer. Push into the hands and feet to hover. Hold there. And then lower down. So good, you guys. 2 more times. So this is really getting us ready for things like planks and push-ups that are going to come later on. So making sure that we're kind of building the foundations for all of that. Now, 1 more time. Up and hold, and then lower down. Okay, now just like we did for those shoulder bridge preps, how we lifted one foot on and off the floor, we're going to do that same kind of pattern here, although we're totally flipped around, so it's going to feel very different, but let's give it a try. If you're struggling at any time, set your knees down and do the leg lifts with the knees touching the mat. So here we go. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, we hover up. Inhale and hold. Now on your next exhale, just lift the one foot a few inches off the floor and then place it down. Try the other leg. Lift and then lower. So very small, just enough to really test the balance and put all your weight on that opposite foot. Let's do 4 more. Up and down. 3 more. Stop when you need a break. 2. And 1, place the foot down and hold. Set both knees on the mat. Oh, good. 1 last time. Hover up and stay. Now, just like when we did the shoulder bridge preps, the goal is to not shift the pelvis or lose stability. So it's just the hip and the foot moving up and down. 4 more. Stay as close to the floor as you can with those knees. Last 2. Last 1, set the knees down and then tuck your toes under and sit back. Whew. Oh, very good. All right, last little cool down stretch. Sit with your legs out in front of you. Have the feet wide, so about the width of your mat apart. And then as straight as you can comfortably get your legs while still sitting up tall in the pelvis. So a little bend of the knees is totally fine. You're just gonna set your hands on top of your legs, flex your feet, take a breath in. Exhale, you're gonna round your spine, draw your abs back and in, make a C curve, and just fold over your legs. Hands keep going till they can't anymore. Inhale here, breathe into the back of the body, and then exhale, roll back up. Head is very last. And we'll go again. Inhale to feel the length. So that's an important part. Get taller as you breathe in. And then exhale, try not to flatten over your legs like a pancake. You want to really curl, almost like there was a beach ball on your lap and you were folding over the shape of that circle. Now inhale here. Exhale, roll back up. Very good. Now take your arms, turn to the right, place them on either side of your right leg. You can even go like pinky fingers on the ground, and we'll do the same here off on an angle. So inhale tall, exhale. You're going to slide your fingertips as far down either side of that leg as you can while keeping your left sitting bone on the floor. We pause here and breathe in. And then exhale, reverse and stack up tall. Inhale at the top. Exhale, arms get pulled forward as the abs get pulled back. So we're not collapsing into a stretch. We're really staying active. And then roll up. Whew. Good. One last time. Inhale at the top. Exhale, curl. Inhale, stay. Exhale, roll up. Whew. All right, move the hands to frame the opposite leg. Get tall, and then we roll down. Breathe over the leg. It's really good to reconnect to our breath as we're cooling down here. Kind of settle back in. Get reacquainted with that good breath pattern. And up. Very nice. All right, one last time. We fold over the leg. Breathe in. And roll up. And with that, we are all done with today's workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you back here on the mat. So I will see you then. Bye. You did it. Way to go on completing today's workout. I hope you feel amazing. If you want to see even more from Real Good Pilates, click the link down below or right up here to head to my website and claim your 7-day free trial for the Real Good Pilates on-demand subscription platform, where you'll find even more fun and challenging ways to work out with me that are all completely ad-free. Plus tons of subscription exclusive workouts that you won't find anywhere else. So I hope you'll try it out, and I can't wait for you to join me for even more Real Good Pilates. I'll see you over there. Bye.